Fox 40, celebrating a decade of the Fox 40 U Sports Coach of the Year program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U Sport depuis 10 ans. By Veriburn, proud medical supplier to university sports since 1979. Fier partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. The Government of Canada. Le gouvernement du Canada.
Welcome to Halifax. You are looking live inside the Scotiabank Centre. It's the gold medal game of the 2023 U Sports Men's Final 8 Basketball Championship, featuring the Ontario University Athletics Conference runner-ups, the 16-time and defending back-to-back national champions, the number 3 seed Carleton University Ravens versus the 3-time national champions and 13-time Atlantic University Sport Conference champions, the number 4 seed, the St. Francis Xavier University X-Men. Good evening, everyone. Alongside Nate Philippe, Vince Williams on hand. And Nate, the question always remains in a gold medal game involving the Ravens: who will be the first to defeat them in the championship game? They have been kings at the top of the University Sports Mountain for a decade and a master class in how men's university basketball should be played. Let's now go over to the PA announcer, Chris Lydon, for the starting lineups and the national anthem. Tip-off moments away here in Halifax.
U Sports encourages and promotes good sportsmanship by students, athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity and derogatory comments or any other intimidating remarks will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Thank you in advance for your support and cooperation, but enjoy the game. Now, let's meet your teams. From Ontario and representing Ontario University Athletics, the starters for the Carleton Ravens. Standing 6'10" at power forward, welcome number 10, Grant Shepard. Welcome 6'2" guard, number 12, Wazir Latif. Welcome 6'7" forwards, wearing number 22, Elliot Bailey. Welcome 6'3" guard, number 31, sharpshooting Aiden Warnholtz. Welcome 6'5" guard, number 33, Connor Vraken. The head coach of the Carleton Ravens in his 4th season is Taffy Charles. But enough about them. Let's talk about us. From Nova Scotia, representing Atlantic University Sport, the starters for your StFX Sixville. Welcome 6'3" guard, number 6, Dondre Reddick. Welcome 6'3" guard, number 9, Stephen Levniak. Welcome 6'6" forward, sporting number 10, Dion Edgeham. Welcome 6'2" guard, number 27, Avan Nava. And rounding out the starting squad, standing 6'7" at forward, number 55, the unstoppable David Moncat. The head coach of your StFX X-Men in his 2nd season is Tyrell Vernon. The officials for tonight's game are Nate Saunders, Kevin Lee, and Jason Steele. At this time, we would ask you to please rise if you are able, remove your caps, and join Christopher Peach for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, Canada, True patriot love in all of us command, car ton bras c'est porter l'épée, il sait porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
So it's the X-Men and the Ravens. Here we are live in Halifax, standing room only, alongside Nate Philippe, Vince Williams on hand. And the road to the final, there's only one spot left on this map. You can see it. Ravens, X-Men comes down to this, 40 minutes or plus to win the championship in 2023.
Yeah, exciting opportunity for both these teams, Vince, and this is what coaches work their whole careers for. This is what players work their whole careers for. For X-Men, it's the first time here in 11 years. Last time the X-Men were on this floor competing in nationals, Tyrell Vernon was a player, and here he is as their coach, leading them to a potential opportunity to win a national championship. And the Carleton Ravens, it's a different team this year, and they've fought to get here. Every game that they've had has been down to the wire.
And the building is electric. Tonight's officials, the crew chief, Nate Saunders from the RSEQ, Kevin Lee from the Canada West, and Jason Steele from the RSEQ. Starting lineups, it'll be Reddick, Levniak, Edgem, Nava, and Moen Cat for the X-Men. Shepard, Latif, Bailey, Warren Holtz, and Vraken for the Ravens. And here we go. The Ravens control the top. Bailey looking to go down low to Shepard. Fighting in down low with Moen Cat. Latif off the bounce. Warren Holtz. Latif drops it off to Bailey, and the reversal is there.
Very nice drive and drop off there by Wazir Latif.
Here's Nava. He'll get it over the timeline. Levniak looking to go inside the Edgem. Andre Reddick. Got to get busy. Moen Cat lays it off the glass, banks it home.
Beautiful take there by David Moen Cat. Gets the crowd involved right away. And X showing zone here.
Latif. Skip pass. 3 ball, nothing but the bottom for Elliot Bailey. He's got a quick 5 points, and we talked about Bailey in the semifinal, trying to find his game.
Yeah, a great start for him, great sign. Quick 5 points for Elliot Bailey, who's been struggling with foul trouble and trying to get in rhythm. Great start for him.
Nava lays it up and in, and Nava, he has been lights out. 15 points in the quarterfinal, 17 in the semifinal. The 6'2" junior from Mississauga has been outstanding. Air ball in the corner from Vraken. He was tremendous yesterday in the semifinal versus the GGs, a career high, 27 points, 9 rebounds. He was 10 for 16 from the field and 2 or 3 from downtown. Fadeaways there for Nava. Quick 4 points, and he is unconscious right now. Very confident young man. Bailey can't make the left-hand finish at the rim. Edgem, 3-pointer, won't fall.
Great to see Dion Edgem out there. He was very short minutes yesterday with an ankle issue. Only played about 2-3 minutes, so great to see him back and healthy.
Bailey back to back from downtown, not there this time. 1 point game. Bowen Cat pushed out by Bailey. 2-3 matchup zone extended. Nava, that'll rim out from beyond the arc. Breaking down, trying to go down low to Grant Shepard. Shepard banging his way inside versus Edgem. And Shepard can't finish.
Great post defense there by Dion Edgem.
Levniak spins in the lane. That's partially blocked by Braken. Run out. Latif can't handle the pass. Taffy Charles in his 4th season. Back-to-back championships for him at the helm for the Ravens. Won a championship also with the women's program. This guy's been outstanding since taking over for Dave Smart.
Yeah, Taffy Charles, very, very well respected on the men's and women's side, and really has, built on what Dave Smart laid the foundation for. He's obviously a protege of Dave Smart and carries his philosophies, but he's his own coach and his own man.
Utsalo, Michael just checked into the game, will finish at the rim. Beautiful take, and Utsalo able to finish, 6'5", 4th-year senior from Brampton, Ontario. Gatlock James is in there as well. And Okado, his first 3 won't fall for the Ravens. Reddick on the run out. Ravens back the other way. Warren Holtz. Jean Seraphin. Warren Holtz, nothing but bottom. Aiden Warren Holtz has been lights out in this tournament. 29 points in the quarterfinal, 21 last night, 10 assists, and 7 rebounds versus the GGs in that 81-75 victory.
Yeah, in a tournament full of stars, Aiden Warren Holtz has been a star among stars. Unbelievable player.
CBC Sports is the best chance. Canada's best university men's volleyball teams head to Hamilton next weekend for the 2023 U Sports Men's Volleyball Championship. Catch every second of the action beginning Friday, March 17th, only on CBC Gem, cbcsports.ca, and the CBC Olympic YouTube channel. Approaching the midway point here in the opening frame, tied up at 8 apiece, alongside Nate Philippe, Vince Williams on hand. Bennett Grumbach checking into the game for the first time. Michael Utsalo will be called for the foul. Bennett Grumbach, he's a specialist, a sharpshooter, 3-point specialist, and he's been good. He was good last night. Got into a situation in the quarterfinal where he got 2 quick technicals. His night was over, and then Tyrell Vernon had to go to the bench and use others in the reserve role.
Yeah, Grumbach hit some huge shots yesterday. Looked very, very comfortable in rhythm and hit one of the shots of the tournament from the top of the key deep.
Run out is Antoine Vernon. Vernon can't finish. Utsalo's with the putback, won't go down. Great ball movement. Nava gets inside. Utsalo, count it, plus the foul. A big one, a dandy for sure here at the Scotiabank Center. We're back after these messages. Stay with us. You're watching U Sports on CBC. FLW Analytics from Boost Innovation is proud to bring you the 2023 U Sports Basketball Final 8 on CBC. This Canadian-built military-grade software provides guidance on 8 performance mindset characteristics as well as knowledge of tactics and strategy in basketball. FLW Analytics' proven technology is ready for its Canadian release. Learn more about the launch of FLW Analytics in Canada by visiting flwanalytics.com or scan the QR code on your screen.
And let's take a look at some early success that Carleton's had from the perimeter. Got drive and kick, open, Elliot Bailey getting off to a strong start for him. Nice rhythm 3. And then look at the ball movement, swing to Aiden Warnholtz, their all-world superstar. Great shot.
And Michael Utsalo will complete the three-point play. X-Men by 3. Shepard. Lateef gets inside, drops it off to Shepard. And Shepard steps out of bounds on the end line. Yeah. Turnover number 4 for the Ravens.
And we saw this yesterday against Ottawa, uncharacteristic turnovers. That's not something that Ravens usually do, is self-inflicted wounds. So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that tonight.
Floater there for Vernon. Antoine Vernon gets on the score sheet, and Lateef Wazir gets to the rim. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Canada's best universities women's hockey teams will hit the ice next weekend at the 2023 U Sports Women's Hockey Championship in Montreal. Catch all of the action beginning March 16th on cbcsports.ca and CBC Gen. So Wazir Lateef, the 6'2" sophomore from Toronto, shoots it at 77% from the stripe, averaging 12 points per game, had 10 points last night in the semifinal and 12 in the quarterfinal. In spurts, he's been outstanding, taking over for Warnholtz.
Yeah, he gave them really, really good minutes and great lifts yesterday, offensively and defensively. Really working well into their system now. Once he's in his second, third year here, high-level player.
Step back, fade away for Vernon. Utsalo with another offensive rebound. That's number 2 for Michael. Quick movement inside. Utsalo with the baby sky hook in the lane. So Michael Utsalo, some quality minutes off the bench for the X-Men.
Yeah, great start from Michael Utsalo. Active on the offensive glass. Confident looking hook shot there. Great start for him.
Connor Vraken, he'll answer from downtown. As we mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Vraken, career high, 27 points in that semifinal. 26 was his career high on January 14th versus Guelph. Grunbach is fouled by Warnholtz.
Let's take a look. Nava orchestrating action. Great left-hand take there through traffic. Love his poise, love his leadership, and look at him dissecting the defense. Nothing out of sorts, under control, great fadeaway. And here, Utsalo, right-hand hook, strong start for him.
And a timeout on the floor called by the Ravens. Good look at Nava. He's been outstanding since he stepped on campus in Antigonish, Nova Scotia. All-world, all-rookie team in the AUS, first team and second team. All-star is Nava. He's been lights out, and he's been one of Tyrell Burden's protege. He coached him at the high school level and the AAU level. Brought this guy in, and there's a good look at Tyrell Vernon, Atlantic University Sports Coach of the Year in the second season, taking over for the legendary coach, Steve Konchowski.
Yeah, it's a really, really unique situation with Tyrell Vernon and the X-Men. A lot of his roster were guys that he coached in prep school. He was a high-level prep school coach with TRC Academy outside of Hamilton, and a lot of these guys he's had with him now for 6-7 years. So it's a very unique situation, and these guys know him, trust him, will jump through a brick wall for him, and he's getting the most out of his players. Fantastic young coach.
Yes, his brother Antoine Vernon, Dion Edgem, Stephen Levniak, they were part of that academy. Nava batted around, Edgem kept it alive, and Moen Cat will convert off the glass.
And the biggest and best from TRC Academy was none other than David Moen Cat.
Absolutely.
He is a force of nature, that man.
Moen Cat, a double-double machine. Was the Nike player of the game yesterday in the semifinal. 10 points, 19 rebounds. Bailey's three won't fall. Grant Shepard with the follow-up, and they need Grant Shepard to provide that punch inside tonight.
Yeah, Grant Shepard has been one of the outstanding players in this tournament. Just a grown man in the paint. Very tough to move him off the block, and he's been a menace on the boards. 18
points and 8 rebounds in the quarterfinal. Another double-double last night. Edgem from downtown hits his first three-pointer, and Dion's 1 for 2. 6-point lead for the X-Men. Grumbach battling with Shepard. Latif, three-pointer, yes! And Wazir Latif, he can shoot it from beyond the arc. Moen Cat barrels into the chest of Bailey, and he'll be called for the blocking foul. Substitutions here for the Ravens. Good look at David Moen Cat. Shepard will go to the bench. So will Vraken.
And just an X and O note here early in the game. StFX has been in a 3-2 zone, something that not many teams do against Carleton. They've stayed in it, so we'll see how that's going to affect Carleton.
Nava, baseline jumper. He's just got it going. And this has been happening in a carryover from the AUS Conference Championships. And Samaha will be fouled. He checked into the game for the first time for the Ravens. He'll go to the line to shoot two.
There's definitely pros and cons with playing zone, but you know, it's something that not a lot of teams do against Carleton, just because they move the ball so well, they shoot it so well, and it is very difficult to rebound out of it. But obviously, Coach Vernon, you know, is trying something different against you know, a perennial championship team in Carleton to try and disrupt them and show them something different.
Samaha will go 0 for 2 at empty trip. His first chance at the stripe tonight. Nava puts it up, and Reddick can't convert. Left it short on the right side. Here's Warnholtz. Reddick steals it. Nava, Reddick on the run out. Reddick, count it, plus the foul. And Dondre Reddick will go to the line to attempt to complete the three-point play.
And also to note, that is Aiden Warnholtz's second foul of the game here in the first quarter, so that's a major factor for the Ravens. Obviously, Aiden Warnholtz, one of the best players in this tournament, All-Canadian, premier player in the OUA and across Canada. So him picking up 2 early quick ones is a major factor for Carleton.
So Latif will come in. Okado also will check back in. Vraken as well is out there for the Ravens. 56.2 remaining in the opening frame. Andre Reddick will shoot 2.
There haven't been many situations in this tournament with Aiden Warnholtz on the bench. So let's see how the Ravens weather this storm.
So Reddick completes the three-point play. Under a minute to go. It's Vraken. Sama looking for Latif backdoor. Vraken. Connor draws the double. Okado has to beat the shot clock. Almost went down that window. There's Moen Cat on the dead run. Puts it up. and he wanted the N1. Semaha challenged him at the net. Moen Cat just a little too good on the conversion.
Big time take there by David Moen Cat. Huge momentum play, and we have 8-point lead now here for X.
Ravens will hold for the last shot. Okado. Draken's got to get it up, get busy, forces it. Off the side of the backboard. Quarter one down. Moen Cat has been getting it done. He's leading the X-Men with a 10-point lead. We're back after these messages with CBC's exclusive coverage of the 2023 U Sports Final 8 Men's Basketball Championship.
Behind the glory. Watch, listen, stream, read CBC Sports.
Fans, you too can celebrate each U Sports team's gold medal with victory commemorative apparel from T. Litson Sports. Swimming fans of the UBC Thunderbirds and the U of T Varsity Blues, while wrestling fans of the Brock Badgers and Alberta Pandas have been flocking to shop.usports.ca to purchase their piece of history. On Monday, the championship collection from this tournament will be available for purchase. But hurry, supplies will go fast on this limited time offer. That's the U Sports Championship Collection on sale on shop.usports.ca. A lot of championship gear, a lot of championships going around the country. And there's a championship intensity by Taffy Charles in his 4th season. And this man was intense on the basketball court, and he's intense equally as a coach.
Absolutely, and you know, he's frustrated by the start. You know, some of the early numbers here for Carleton. They have 4 turnovers, uncharacteristic for Carleton, and then 2 early fouls on Aiden Warrenholtz, their first team All-Canadian. So 2 major storylines here for the first quarter. What he was drawing up there was a zone offense to counter this 3-2 zone by X. So they want to make sure they have an attack and a game plan to counter that.
Michael Utsalo leading the way after 10 minutes with 7 points off the bench, 3 of 4 shooting. Levniak. Here's Moen Cat. Warrenholtz out there playing with 2 fouls. Latif on the run out. Latif, and that's altered by Moen Cat.
Great transition defense there by X.
Reddick to the rim, and he'll draw the foul on Shepard, and Dondre Reddick will shoot 2.
Let's take a look at this play here. Moen Cat force a steal. Great hands there by Wazir Latif, but look at this effort by Dondre Reddick to try and get in front, and a big-time block there by Moen Cat. Fantastic transition defense there by X.
Reddick will make the first. Second one will rim out. Warrenholtz. Okado. Breaking, looking to go inside to Shepard. Breaking off the bounce, and he's fouled by Nava. CBC Sports is your home for the 2023 U Sports Women's Volleyball Championship from Vancouver. Catch the best in University Women's Volleyball starting Friday, March 17th on CBC Gem, cbcsports.ca, and CBC's Olympic YouTube channel. Shepard, they're breaking. Braken trying to take Nava again off the bounce. Gets it inside to Shepard. Shepard stumbles, and he'll be called for the walk. Edging right there. Smart. High basketball IQ move. Pulled the chair on Shepard.
Yeah, Dion Edgen being in the lineup for X is a huge storyline. Obviously, didn't get to play much yesterday with a lower body injury. We don't know exactly what it was, but he's a major factor for X. He's been fantastic so far this game.
Moen Cat. Vernon back into the game for StFX. Moen Cat can't convert in tight. Here's Shepard now. Warren Holtz trying to go back door. Warren Holtz back to Shepard. Nice move by Shepard, lays it up and in. Got Edgem up in the air.
Great finish there, Grant Shepard.
Full court pressure here being applied. Cotto, step for step with Vernon. Levniak looking to go inside. That's knocked away by Warren Holtz. Moen Cat, and Moen Cat will be called for the offensive foul.
Wow.
And that would have been big if that would have been the third for Aiden.
And how about Aiden Warrenholtz comes on the floor, 2 fouls in his pocket already, and still steps up, sets his feet, and takes a charge. I mean, that's a lot of trust in the officials and a big-time play there by Aiden Warrenholtz.
Boo Burrs raining down here at the Scotiabank Center. Standing room only. Close to 11,000 people here in this building right now.
Oh, and the X fans have been electric this tournament. Fantastic venue, fantastic fan base.
And a foul called on Vernon. Blocking foul. Actually will be on Edgem. So Dion will pick up his first. Gatlock James will come in. Michael Utsalo as well.
So here's a drive, Connor Vraken. Solid defense there, but a little too much contact down low.
Latif to Shepard. Muscles his way in, can't finish. There's Gatlock James on the run out. James trying to bang his way down low. Vernon. Reddick down, gets inside. Reddick floats it up. Can't get the shooter's roll. Now Latif back the other way. Here's Latif. Wazir whips it cross court, picked off by Reddick. Look out. Reddick hammers it home. Dondre Reddick stepped in front of that pass, took it the other way, and Taffy Charles says, I've seen enough, I'm going to call timeout. We need a reset.
What a play by Dondre Reddick. Jumps the passing lane, great hands. Let's take another look. Dangerous cross-court pass here. Dondre Reddick, great awareness, great hands. Oh, here we go, another look at it. Great hands, elite athlete Dondre Reddick. Okay, we're having technical issues there, but a phenomenal play by Dondre Reddick. High flyer, and what a play. He's really the heart and soul of this team.
Good look at the X-Men huddle there. They are ready. It's the second matchup between these two teams, Nate. The first one in 2004, where it was actually right here at the Scotiabank Center, 73-69 for the Ravens. They have never lost a final. They are 16-16 in championship games in U Sports.
Yeah, and you can't say enough about StFX. You know, first time at Nationals in many, many years, but they're not shying away from the moment whatsoever. You know, you can tell it's a team that really thrives on energy, They're an emotional team, you know, taking the characteristics of their coach, and they're not shy. They're, you know, stepping into the big stage in the bright lights with a take no holds barred approach, and it's been fantastic to watch StFX on this run.
Well, they didn't take the back door getting here. They went through the front door. They actually kicked it down. A 50-point masterclass versus the University of Prince Edward Island Panthers in the AUS Conference Championships. They've won 3 championships in this program under Steve Konchowski. 1993, their first, 2000 and 2001 back-to-back titles. Those teams had some outstanding players.
Yeah, they sure did. I was actually here for those 2 championships, playing for St. Mary's, and we went toe-to-toe with X, game in, game out, played them in 2 AUS championship games, and they had some ballers.
I wish I was. I was actually playing arena football those 2 years. That 3-ball won't go down. Had a good look coming out of the timeout. And Reddick is fouled on the drive, and he'll go back to the stripe to shoot 2 more. Dondre Reddick has been part of this storyline in the first half for StFX.
Yeah, Dondre Reddick, I mean, he was unbelievable yesterday. You know, you and I thought he could have been player of the game easily. He really brings a ton of energy and passion. Hometown guy from Antigonish, and bleeds ex-blue and really lives and breathes that program. And you can see it with the passion that he plays with, and chip on his shoulder, and so much pride with what he does game in and game out.
17 and 8 yesterday for Reddick. His uncle Trevor played on the StFX soccer team. Here's Warren Holtz. Skip pass. Jean Serafin. Warren Holtz. Bailey, 3-pointer. Won't fall, and Shepard is held by Reddick, and Reddick agrees, as Grant Shepard had outstanding position underneath.
Yeah, Grant Shepard is such a tough matchup. I mean, he's an elite athlete, 6'10", bouncy, but also strong, physical, tough. He's an absolute handful down there.
And that's an offensive foul by Warren Holtz. That's his 3rd. Steven Levniak.
That's huge.
He has been defending at a very high level. He had to check Diego Mafia last night from the University of Victoria. Vikes held him to 17 points after Mafia put up 40 versus the UPI Panthers the night before.
And I love that post-game interview when you were talking to David Moencat, and he said Steven Levniak, right on cue, Steven Levniak. He said Steven Levniak is the true defensive player of the year, and he has been unbelievable on the defensive side of the ball in this tournament.
Levniak from downtown, and Shepard is fouled. Grant will shoot 2. And right now, if you're Taffy Charles and the Ravens, you really need to find some resolve here. Things are coming really undone. 16-point lead for the X-Men.
Yeah,
and Latif will come in for Warren Holtz.
And listen, as a coach, when you have a player that has 2 fouls in the first half, that's a decision that you have to make, is do you roll the dice and let him go back on the floor with 2 fouls, or do you have to sit him for the rest of the first half? And there, Taffy Charles rolled the dice, put trust in his first-team All-Canadian, totally understand why he did it, but now he has no choice. Aiden Warren Holtz with 3 fouls, has to sit for the rest of the half, and we're going to have to watch his foul situation for the rest of the game.
I definitely agree with Taffy Charles. I would definitely trust Aiden Warren Holtz, one of the all-time greats for the Carleton Ravens.
I'm sure Aiden Warren Holtz on the bench was asking Taffy, I got to go back in. I got to go back in the whole time he was on the bench, right?
15-point lead for the X-Men. Nava finishes with the left hand. Nava been taking it. He's been very aggressive in this game. He's got 8 points on 4 of 7 shooting from the floor with 3 rebounds. Here's Latif, drops it off to Bailey. Bailey spins, Baby skyhook knock there. Utsalo rips it down.
Great defense there by Utsalo. Stayed straight up, stayed strong, and stopped a tough shot there by Elliot Bailey. Great defense.
Rebound number 4 for Michael. He's got 9 points on 4 or 5 shooting. There's Nava, turns the corner. Grumbach, 3-pointer, puts it in! Bennett Grumbach, the sharpshooter, knocks it down from beyond the arc.
What a shot by Grumbach, my gosh.
6'5" sophomore from Toronto.
No hesitation on that release at all, and that was nothing but net.
Bailey inside, can't finish. Gotti got fouled from behind. Grumbach, the all-time leader, single game, 3-point shots made, 10 for 14 versus Acadia this year.
Yeah, and Carleton is stunned right now. They don't know what to make of this. 20-point lead.
Gatlock James banks it in. Gatlock, 6'5" sophomore from Windsor, Ontario.
Wow. 10
points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists in the quarterfinal. He had 6 last night.
That was a breakdown. That was a breakdown.
3-pointer goes down, and they needed that one desperately.
And Gatlock actually looked at him while he was shooting and decided not to close out. So that was a big breakdown there by Gatlock James.
Grumbach. Nava, floater, got it! Nava is unconscious right now. He is putting on a clinic on the baseline fadeaway, the mid-range, all 3 levels going right now. Leveniak rips it down. Gatlock James on the run out. Steps through the D, puts it in! Gatlock James!
What a take, Gatlock James.
23-point bulge for the X-Men.
Makes up for the breakdown there. Pays the team back. Great finish there.
Shepard spins in the lane. Lays it up, can't finish. Break in though, he's there, he'll bank it in. Nava will walk it over the timeline. There's Nava, turns the corner. Gets inside.
Oh.
Fancy no-look pass.
Yeah, tried to do too much there.
Here comes the Ravens.
Just looked at Coach Vernon, tapped his chest and said, my bad. He knew that was out of character.
Bailey, baseline, and the reversals there. And Tyrell Vernon will call timeout here with 2:28. And StFX on a roll. We're back after these messages. Stay with us. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Get the stories behind the glory. Watch, listen, stream, read CBC Sports.
Back in downtown Halifax alongside Nate Philippe, Vince Williams on hand. X-Men up 19 on the Ravens. And it's been back and forth in the latter part of this first half. But Nate, if you're the Ravens right now, you need some stops and you need some conversions on the offensive end. Not to be obvious, but it needs to happen right now in the next 2 minutes in this first half.
Yeah, the big test for Carleton is they have to do it without Aiden Warrenholtz, their best player, their leading scorer, their first team All-Canadian. So can they weather the storm? No one's going to underestimate Carleton and their heart and their discipline. Let's see how they handle these last 2 minutes.
And that's turnover number 7, committed by the Ravens, as Latif tried to find Shepard inside. 12 points off turnovers for the X-Men up to this point. Here's Nava. Owen Cat back in there. Grumbash, 3-pointer. He'll leave it short. Moen Cat struggled for that loose ball, and a kickball called on Moen Cat, and he is slow to get back up to his feet. We've seen this twice in the court, once in the quarterfinal, and last night in the semifinal. He had to change his shoes after he tweaked that left ankle twice in this tournament.
Yeah, he's been battling some type of a foot or ankle injury throughout this tournament, but it hasn't slowed him down one bit. He's an absolute warrior, and he's powering through whatever he's dealing with and performing at a high level.
90 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's Shepard, drops it off to Bailey. Can't convert on the bunny.
Yeah, that's very uncharacteristic of Carleton. You know, those are buckets that they put away automatically.
Moen Cat wanted that finish with the left hand. Okado. Latif, 3-pointer, puts it in, and they needed that one. He's got 2 in the first half.
Huge shot for Carleton. Huge shot for Carleton. They needed that big sigh of relief from their fans and their sideline.
Lead down to 16 now. 40 seconds remaining in the half. Moen Cat knocks down the mid-range jumper. And we'll have a whistle here.
Yeah, that's a mistake by Grant Shepard to underestimate David Moen Cat's ability to shoot the ball. Just watch him shoot. That's an error. You don't want to underestimate that man. You can't leave him wide open for a 15-foot jumper.
So Bennett Grumbash will be called for the foul after the bucket by Moen Cat. StFX are over the limit, and Wazir Latif will shoot 2 here in the penalty. With 36.5 remaining as Jason Steele coming over and giving clarification.
Yeah, so that was a loose ball foul after the basket on Bennett Grumbash, and that's why we have Wazir Latif going for 2 freebies here without any kind of live play happening.
Good look at Tyrell Vernon, the X-Men coach, as Latif knocks down 2 from the free throw line. Wazir's got 10.
That was the second personal foul for Grumbash.
There's Moen Cat. Takes Bailey inside. Can't finish. Latif.
Carleton wants to finish the half with a good one here.
Little hold for the last shot. Latif gets inside. Bailey. Latif, 3-pointer on the way. Bang! And knocks it down late at the buzzer. And the Ravens needed it. And Wazir Latif has provided the punch as he hits a big 3 ball.
Yeah, Wazir Latif gives them a huge lift with Aiden Warnholtz on the bench. One dribble pull up, know your role, extra pass to Wazir Latif, nothing but net. Huge shot for Carleton, they needed it.
20 minutes in the books, Nate, and talked about the Ravens able to sustain the electricity in the building at the start of this game. StFX really used the crowd to their advantage, the energy. He got off to a huge start. As much as 23 points was the lead, but then the Ravens settled down. They were able to make some shots, get some stops, play through the adversity without their star, Aiden Warnholtz. And Wazir Latif was huge in the first 20 for them, coming up with some big buckets from beyond the arc. And standing by is the head coach for the StFX X-Men, Tyrell Vernon. Coach, your assessment of the first 20?
I think the energy was good. I think, you know, for the first little bit there until the end of that quarter. I thought, we were taking away what we were supposed to take away and making guys that we need to beat us.
And in regards to options and making adjustments, what will they be in the second half?
No, just focusing in. You have to understand, we have to choose who beats us, right? And the guys just got to keep buying into that. I don't think there's a lot of changes that have to be made. It's just the mental kind of focus on what we have to do has to maintain for the full 20 minutes.
And what was the message to your team before this game? It's a big one in your program. And what was the message that you gave to them before the game?
Just to have fun. There's no other games, to be played anywhere in the country right now. So just go out there, have fun, give everything you have. We don't have practice tomorrow. We don't have practice next week. So there's nothing else. They got to leave all their legs out there.
Thanks for this, Coach. Good luck in the second half. We appreciate you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
The X-Men leading at the half. We're back after these messages with the Wilson halftime report. You're watching CBC Sports continuous coverage of the 2023 U Sports Final 8 Men's Basketball Championship.
They don't do it for the likes or for the shares. They do it for the fun of it, for the thrill, for the camaraderie, for the memories. CBC Sports, just because they love it.
Certaines personnes arrivent à l'université en sachant ce qu'elles vont faire dans la vie. D'autres viennent pour le découvrir. Peu importe la raison, elles trouveront leur chemin à l'Université d'Ottawa. Un chemin vers la connaissance et vers le succès. Vous étudierez avec des professeurs qui sont des leaders dans leur domaine. 89 d'entre eux sont titulaires de chaires de recherche du Canada. Tout au long de votre parcours, des mentors, des conseillers et des accompagnateurs vous appuieront pour que vous développiez votre plein potentiel.
This season, catch the best in Atlantic University sport excitement at home or on the go with AUS TV. Soccer, rugby, football, volleyball, hockey, basketball, and more. Tune in at AUSTV.ca. All your favorite university teams showcasing their talents in one place. AUS TV, powered by Bell Alliant. They bring it to the court. They bring it to the field. They bring it to the ice. And now they bring it to you. Presented by Subway, the official fuel of Atlantic University sport.
It's that moment again, the one you dream of every night. La seule chose qui te préoccupe, c'est la gloire. Le cheminement de la réussite, of pushing yourself further than ever before. But the true glory is in the shadows. Les sacrifices que tu fais, quand toutes les chances sont contre toi, when you can't push one more second. Chase the glory. Visez haut.
Behind the glory. Watch, listen, stream, read CBC Sports.
Here are the nominees for the Stuart W. Aberdeen Memorial Trophy, presented to the 2023 Fox 40 U Sports Men's Basketball Coach of the Year. Voici les candidats pour le trophée commémoratif Stuart W. Aberdeen, présenté à l'entraîneur de l'année Fox 40 U Sport en basketball masculin. Des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique from the AUS, Tyrell Vernon, Université StFX University. Du réseau du sport étudiant du Québec from the RSEQ, Mario Joseph, l'Université du Québec à Montréal, UQAM. Du sport universitaire de l'Ontario from the OUA, Stephen Berry, Université Queen's University. Et de l'Association Ouest Canadienne from Canada West, Kirby Shep, Université du Manitoba, University of Manitoba. Le lauréat du trophée commémoratif Stuart W. Aberdeen et le prix Fox 40 présenté à l'entraîneur de l'année est the winner of the Stuart W. Aberdeen Trophy and the Fox 40 U Sports Men's Basketball Coach of the Year is Stephen Barry, Université Queen's University.
Back in Halifax alongside Nate Philippe, Vince Williams on hand. After 20 minutes, StFX leads by 13. Let's take a look at the numbers brought to you by Wilson.
Yeah, key numbers here that stand out. Carleton has 7 turnovers, so that's something they're going to need to clean up. On pace for 14 turnovers, which is very uncharacteristic for Carleton, and that's leading to runouts and dunks for StFX. So field goal percentage, 54.1% for X. They're getting easy shots in transition and making Carleton pay for uncharacteristic mistakes. And then the big one is foul trouble. So Carleton, you have Aiden Warnholtz with 3, Okado with 2, 2 of your key guards that are in foul trouble. So those are really the numbers to watch for the rest of the game here.
We're back after these messages. You're watching CBC's Sports, the continuous coverage of the 2023 U Sports Final 8 Men's Basketball Championship.
Some people come to university knowing exactly what they want to do in life. Others come to discover it. Either way, there's a path for them at U Ottawa. A path to knowledge, a path to success. You study with professors who are leaders in their field. 89 of them hold Canada Research Chairs. Along your path, you will find student mentors, counselors, and coaches. All there to give you the support you need to be the best you can be.
It's that moment again. The one you dream of every night. La seule chose qui te préoccupe, c'est la gloire. Le cheminement de la réussite. Of pushing yourself further than ever before. But the true glory is in the shadows. Les sacrifices que tu fais. Quand toutes les chances sont contre toi. When you can't push one more second. Chase the glory. Visez haut.
The stories behind the glory. Watch, listen, stream, read CBC Sports.
They don't do it for the likes or for the shares. They do it for the fun of it, for the thrill, for the camaraderie, for the memories. CBC Sports, just because they love it.
The nominees for the Ken Shields Award for Excellence in Basketball, Academics and Community Involvement are les candidats pour le prix Ken Shields pour l'excellence dans le basketball, les études et l'engagement communautaire sont des sports universitaires de l'Atlantique from the AUS, John Alex Voss, Université de l'Île du Prince-Édouard, UPEI, du Réseau du sport étudiant du Québec from the RSCQ, Charles Robert, Université Bishop's University, du sport universitaire de l'Ontario from the OUA, Aiden Warnholtz, Université Carleton University. Et de l'Association Ouest Canadienne from Canada West, Adam Page, l'Université de l'Alberta, University of Alberta. Le lauréat du prix Ken Shields pour l'engagement communautaire est, the winner of the Ken Shields Award for Community Service is Adam Page, l'Université de l'Alberta, University of Alberta.
Back in Halifax, StFX leading by 13. Standing by now is the head coach of the Carleton Ravens, Taffy Charles. Coach, your perspective of the first 20.
Well, again, I thought we let the crowd get into it too much. Got out, got some turnovers. They kind of were playing out in passing lanes. They came out in zone, which, again, isn't super surprising. But they're pretty long, and they kind of, were looking for steals. Got the crowd involved. Made a couple of tough shots, I thought. Just got to keep playing hard. I mean, again, that's why there's two halves.
And what about Wazir Latif? He was outstanding in the first 20 minutes, kept you in the game in striking distance.
Yeah, I mean, again, he's going to have to play again as well next this half, too. Again, we've had to go a little bit longer with our starters than I'd like. But at the end of the day, again, we're going to need his contribution again in the second half.
Your adjustments in the second half, Coach?
Got to defend, got to rebound. Not dictating where we want them to go.
Thanks for this, Coach. We appreciate you. Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Taffy Charles, the head coach of the Carleton Ravens, trailing by 13. Nate, you heard it from him. They got to clean up the things, and they got to take the crowd out of this game.
Yeah, and really, it was a great effort there by Wazir Latif. That streak there at the end that saved them from being down by 21-22. So, very fortunate to be within striking distance, and we're absolutely not counting out the Ravens here for a second.
Second half on the other side. We're back after these messages. Stay with us. You're watching U Sports on CBC. Back at Scotiabank Center, downtown Halifax. StFX leading by 13 over the Carleton Ravens. Canada's best university men's hockey teams head to Charlottetown next week for the 2023 Cavendish Farms University Cup Championship. Catch every second of the exciting action beginning March 16th on CBC Gem, cbcsports.ca, and the CBC Sports app. So, third quarter about to get underway here, Nate, and you can see the Carleton Ravens huddle. Good look at Dion Edgem. He had some quality minutes, also battling some injuries, and everybody's been battling injuries on all 8 teams in this quality tournament. And let's take a look at David Moencat. He's been outstanding in the first 20.
Moencat has been one of the absolute electric dynamos of this tournament. Look at this step through and finish. Very, very tough, high degree of difficulty basket. And there, really nice cross. Again, great footwork play and finish. He's got athleticism, he's got force and physicality, and he's got skill to go with it. And there, Grant Shepard lets him shoot it. Big breakdown. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
David Moencat, 8 points, 6 rebounds on 4-7 shooting. Like we said, he's been electric. Last night, 10 points, 19 rebounds, and 2 blocks in that semifinal win. Third quarter underway now. Ravens possession.
Sorry, Vincent. X is back in the 3-2 zone. And Aiden Wardenholt's back on the floor.
Stolen by Nava, and he's knocked to the floor by his teammate Reddick. He tried to get on the run out there, and so That'll be a turnover for the X-Men. Let's see if the crowd plays a factor here early in the third. Staffy Charles needs him to stay out of it. That's not going to help with that turnover. Moen Cat. Good hand in the passing lane there by Bailey. Here's Warren Holtz. 3 personals in the first 20 minutes for Aiden. Shepard bangs his way down low. Edgem. And Edgem couldn't sell it to Jason Steele. And Edgem will pick up the foul. That'll be Dion's second personal. Team's first.
Yeah, that did look like the right call there. Dion Edgem definitely shuffling his feet a little bit and looked like he dropped maybe a little bit of a flop. So that's the right call there by Jason Steele.
Latif will trigger the inbound. Wazir was outstanding for the Ravens. Bailey for 3. Edgem high above the rim, and he climbed over the back of Grant Shepard. And Edgem will pick up his 3rd. Decision time here for Tyrell Vernon.
Oh, and that one was tough. Last call was the right one. That one was tough if you're an X fan.
Nate Saunders, the crew chief, with the call. Here's Warren Holtz. Lays it up and in. Aiden Warren Holtz.
Too easy. You can't give Carleton that many opportunities.
Only a matter of time where the great players show up. Can't hold them down forever.
No, you can't.
Here's Nava. Moen Cat, left hand. Batted out. Loose ball picked up by Vrakin with numbers on the run out. Latif, 3-pointer. Won't fall. Shepard put back off the glass. And Tyrell Vernon wanted a foul. Didn't get it. Leads down to 9.
And I think Moen Cat there was looking for a call rather than looking for the rebound. That's a mistake. That's a breakdown. I think we have a lack of focus here by X to start this quarter, and StFX has, Carleton has much more of a sense of urgency here.
Steal by James. Moen Cat gets right into the body of Shepard, and that's an offensive foul on Reddick as he climbed over the back of Warren Holtz.
Yeah, and here, wide open 3, Wazir Latif. Offensive rebound, and there, Moen Cat's looking for a call instead of looking for a rebound. That was not a foul on Grant Shepard. This is a lack of focus play by Moen Cat. No way that was a foul. Grown man rebound, put back. Moen Cat's much, much better than that.
Reddick picks up his 2nd personal, team's 3rd. 4-0 start of the 3rd quarter here for the Ravens. Shepard loses the handle, gets it back, ripped away by Levniak. X has numbers. Here's Reddick. That'll rim out.
Yeah, you can see it. There's just not the same sharpness from X here to start the second half.
Warren Holtz finds Bailey, and he's fouled by Utsalo. And Elliot Bailey will shoot 2. Bailey, a 53% free throw shooter.
And I think this is the first time that X is showing that this is their first time in this big environment, in this big moment. You can see that they're begging for calls and talking to the officials and chirping instead of focusing on their game plan, their execution, and what they're trying to accomplish. So this we were wondering how they would respond for this kind of pressure in this kind of environment. They were dynamic and incredible in the first half, but here cracks are starting to show, and the inexperience in this big moment is starting to show.
Bailey will knock down both, but we've seen it in the quarterfinal and the semifinal. In the quarterfinal, the Queens Gales were down 32 points, and they battled back. They got it within 4.
That's right.
So they didn't give up. Queens didn't. And then the Vikes didn't give up last night as well. They had to fight tooth and nail to win that game.
That's right.
Here's Nava. Gets inside. And Nava is fouled, and he'll shoot 2.
And Dante Reddick's still looking at the official. He's got to move on and focus on playing basketball. X is thinking about the wrong things right now, and the crowd is feeding into it also. One guy that looks focused no matter what, though, is this man, Nava, at the free throw line. He's got to help regroup his team.
93% free throw shooter is Nava. 17 last night for the 6'2" junior from Mississauga. And he'll go 1 for 2.
Well, X back in the zone. Let's see if they can refocus.
Bailey three-pointer, puts it in.
Yeah.
Elliot Bailey has found his offense in the gold medal game. He was desperately trying to find that rhythm in the first 2 games. He's got 15 now. 4 of 5 shooting from downtown.
Just like that, 5-point game.
Reddick, answer. Came up short, second chance now. Nava bumped to the floor. Samaha with good defensive positioning on the baseline.
That's tough to watch. That's tough to watch.
Vrakin gets inside. Samaha banks it in, and Samaha with the buckets. The 6'9" sophomore from Lebanon. And we're back after these messages. Things getting really heated here. Stay with us. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Certaines personnes arrivent à l'université en sachant ce qu'elles vont faire dans la vie. D'autres viennent pour le découvrir. Peu importe la raison, elles trouveront leur chemin à l'Université d'Ottawa. Un chemin vers la connaissance et vers le succès. Vous étudierez avec des professeurs qui sont des leaders dans leur domaine. 89 d'entre eux sont titulaires de chaires de recherche du Canada. Tout au long de votre parcours, des mentors, des conseillers et des accompagnateurs vous appuieront pour que vous développiez votre plein potentiel.
FLW Analytics from Boost Innovation is proud to bring you the 2023 U Sports Basketball Final 8 on CBC. This Canadian-built military-grade software provides guidance on 8 performance mindset characteristics as well as knowledge of tactics and strategy in basketball. FLW Analytics proven technology is ready for its Canadian release. Learn more about the launch of FLW Analytics in Canada. Be visiting flwanalytics.com or scan the QR code on your screen.
Yeah, and
so a 3-point game. 11-1 run for the Ravens. Heart of a champion, Nate. Heart of a champion showing up right now for Carleton.
Yeah.
Punches it!
Huge basket for X. They needed that to get back on track, regain their groove, and focus on basketball.
Maybe this will be the point where they turn the corner. And a travel call by Elliot Bailey underneath.
Yeah, let's take another look at this play here. High ball screen, Moenkat cutting to space, high level pass, and big time finish by a grown man. Great flush there by Moenkat, and they needed that one big.
Antoine Vernon will walk it over the timeline. Tries to turn the corner on Vrakin. Nava backing down Okada. Fade away. Won't go. Reddick put back. Banks it in. Elliot Bailey, three-pointer, puts it in. Elliot Bailey is feeling it. He is cooking right now for the Ravens.
And tactically, it looks like X is choosing to leave him open, which is a mistake. You do not want to underestimate Elliot Bailey. Carleton starter, senior, has done a lot in his career. You don't want to leave him wide open. That's a breakdown.
Shoots it 24% from downtown. He's got 18 points, 4 of 10 from long distance. Turnover by the Ravens. That'll be number 13. And Shepard will check out. Okado as well. Samaha comes back. And Wazir Latif. Gatlock James is checked in. Matt Pennell's in there for the first time for the X-Men. And Dion Edgem. Here's Vernon. Edgem gets inside. Banks it and it rolls out. James with the rebound, and James steps on the end line. Might have thought he got pushed there.
No, and they need to stop worrying about refs and focus on basketball.
Here's Warren Holtz. Warren Holtz. Bailey back to back. You betcha.
And that's
Elliot Bailey is on fire. He is hotter than fish grease right now.
And this is the problem with leaving a high-level player wide open. You get him in rhythm, and now he's going to start making tough contested shots. 1 point game. StFX had a 23-point lead in the first half. And that has evaporated with the quickness here in the second half. Yeah, and let's take a look at Elliot Bailey's work so far today. He struggled throughout the tournament, but that doesn't mean that he's not a high-level baller. Wide open, cash money, nothing but net. Another one left open. They choose not to close out. Bottom of the net. Elliot Bailey is getting wide open looks, and he is converting tonight. Great work by Elliot Bailey. Again, bottom of the net. You can't leave a high-level U Sports basketball player on one of the top teams in Canada wide open.
21 points. 5 of 11 from downtown. 7 of 17 from the floor. The Carleton Ravens with a 17-6 breakout here in the third quarter. As Vernon will go 2 for 2. 3-point game. Warren Holtz spins. Warren Holtz, nice pass, and Shepard punches it with 2 hands.
Great finish by Grant Shepard. Carleton champions doing what champions do, and now we have a 1-point game.
Facilitating was Aiden Shepard, and they converted that to perfection, that pick and roll. You think they've done that a few times in their career?
They have absolutely done that a time or two. Let's take another look at it. Their 2 best players, Aiden Warren Holtz and flush by the big man.
He wasn't leaving nothing for chance, was Grant Shepard.
Beautiful finish by Grant Shepard above the rim. And just
Shepard
like that,
now.
1-point game, danger zone for X.
Mikado gets it over the timeline. Ravens looking to take the lead on this possession. Warren Holtz, fade away, butter. Straight facts for Aiden Warren Holtz. And the Ravens have came all the way back, and they have sucked the air out of this building.
Yeah, you hate to watch these last these last 10 minutes. If you're an X fan, if you're a Carleton fan, you know that this is what your team is all about. And heart of a champion, we talked about it at halftime. There's no way you can underestimate the Ravens for a second. Take your eye off the prize. And X, mental lapses here have led to this lead evaporating.
Bailey is bumped to the floor, and that'll be a traveling call. As Kevin Lee decided that was a travel and not a foul. 16 straight championships in the finals this Carleton Raven program has won. if there's any team on planet Earth playing basketball knows how to win a championship game, is this program.
Yeah. And for X, I mean, they haven't played Carleton this year, right? So if you don't see them throughout the season, you don't know how to deal with this pace, with their relentlessness, with their mental toughness, with their discipline. I mean, it's something that we see in the OUA, game in, game out, but out of conference, teams aren't used to seeing this.
And Levniak steps out of bounds. The compete level is at 1,000,000 right now by the Ravens.
And another mental breakdown there. Levniak steps on the sidelines. There's too many self-inflicted wounds by X right now.
Here's Warren Holtz. Pitches it inside. Nice catch there by Shepard. Can't save it on the end line.
Yeah, that was a tough pass. Uncharacteristic mistake there by Aiden Warrenholtz. Forced the pass where there was none to be had.
Right now, Tyrone Byrne is just trying to find a lineup here with some consistency and some rhythm, because they are out of flow right now. No flow for StFX. Being outscored 21-7. When's the last time we've seen this team get outscored by this much in any quarter, in any of the games that they have this year?
Yeah, they're shell-shocked right now, and this quarter has been all Carleton.
Moen Cat bottled up on the double team. Gets it back. He's fouled, and he'll shoot two. Shepard commits the foul, and David Moencat will go to the line to shoot a pair. Shoots it at 64% from the stripe on the season is Moencat.
Yeah, and after that call, I watched Dion Edgem point at his head, right, and say, keep your heads, calm down, right? There, David Moencat gets the call, and he's still complaining after the call. I mean, the whistle just blew in your favor, and you're thinking about officials and complaining about calls. So, you know, we're seeing it. It's really, really tough to watch, you know, for X fans. And they just have to refocus on playing basketball and trying to beat Carleton.
So Moencat will go 1 for 2. We'll tie it up at 56. Here's Warren Holtz. Bailey, who's been hot throughout this game. Latif throws it up, trying to beat the shot clock. One and done for the Ravens. Carleton has been outstanding in this third quarter, outscoring StFX 21-8. As Moencat will draw the foul. Over the limit are the Ravens, and Moencat will shoot two. David's second trip to the stripe this evening.
And we can't say enough about how good Moencat has been throughout the season, throughout this tournament, throughout the AUS tournament. He is the engine that drives this all for StFX, and he has been absolutely incredible in this tournament.
Knocks down both. He's got 13 with 6 rebounds. As Ocado will check back in. Bailey will go to the bench, and Elliot Bailey. He's got family and friends in England that are saying, man, get it done, young man, get it done. 21 points on 7 of 17 shooting, 5 of 11 from downtown, and he is not done in this game. Absolutely. Not by a long shot.
Fantastic performance by him so far.
Breaking, and he'll rattle it in. He had a career-high game last night with 27 points. Ties it back up at 58. Here's Moencat. Nava gets inside, lays it in. Beautiful move there by Nava.
Great take, beautiful finish.
And finish with both hands is Nava. That was on full display on that tape. Ravens the hole for the last shot. Warren holds, blocked by Levniak. Levniak's got to hurry. Heaves one up, well short. Nava shaking, getting to the bucket.
Take another look at it, puts him in the spin cycle, left hand, crafty finish. Beautiful take by Nava.
After 3 quarters complete, StFX leads by 2. We're back after these messages. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Get the stories behind the glory. Watch, listen, stream, read CBC Sports.
Back in Halifax, fans, you too can celebrate each U Sports team's gold medal with your victory and very own commemorative apparel from T. Litson Sports. Swimming fans of the UBC Thunderbirds and the U of T Varsity Blues, while wrestling fans of the Brock Badgers, Alberta Pandas have been flocking to shop.usports.ca to purchase their piece of history. On Monday, the championship collection from this tournament will be available for purchase. But hurry, supplies will go fast on this limited time offer. That's the U Sports Championship Collection on sale at shop.usports.ca. Fourth quarter just about underway here at the Scotiabank Center in downtown Halifax. Alongside Nate Philippe, Vince Williams on hand. Sellout crowd, 11,000 in the building. And StFX and the Ravens, 10 more minutes and plus the crowd a champion. StFX will start with possession. Moen Cal. Nothing but nylon on the mid-range jumper. He picks up where he left off in the third. He has 15 on the game now. Latif, 3-ball, puts it in. Wazir Latif, nothing but nylon back the other way. And the Ravens are really lighting it up from beyond the arc. 12 of 24 from downtown. Back to a 1-point game.
Phenomenal pass there by Aiden Warrenholtz to find him on the weak side.
Fadeaway jumper in the lane by Nava is there. He's having an outstanding game as well. Shepard loses the handle on the way up. 13 for Nava on 6 of 11 shooting. 2 rebounds and 5 assists. There's Nava, bumped by Shepard. And Grant will pick up his third personal.
Yeah, and we're going to have to start watching fouls here if you're Carleton. So that's the 3rd on Grant Shepard, 3rd on Aiden Warrenholtz, and 3rd on Okado. So that's a factor for Carleton to keep an eye on that foul trouble.
And folks, coming into this fourth quarter, the X-Men have only been trailing by 3.5 minutes throughout this tournament. So adversity, they haven't really much seen it, but they are dealing with it right now by the back-to-back 16-time national champions, the Ravens, and they're feeling the heat right now. This game is long from being over. The Ravens will have an answer. StFX have to be ready.
Yeah, it's a brand new game, really. You know, this is crunch time, national championship on the line. Taffy Charles drawing up a play here, getting his team organized. And, you know, this is it. This is what it's all about. This is what these athletes and coaches and staff have worked towards for this whole season. And big moment, bright lights. Couldn't ask for a better crowd. Couldn't ask for a better venue. each team couldn't ask for better opponents, and now it's about making that money, making plays when they count, and executing your stuff that you've been practicing all year.
Highly anticipated matchup. And it was announced last night that is, when these two teams punched their ticket. You knew that the building was going to be part of this outcome. You knew that, the heart of a champion was going to show up. And they have been on full display right now. They've nothing been a pleasure here in Halifax getting this gold medal game, as the championships will move to Laval next year. It's Nava. That fadeaway doesn't fall. Out of the timeout. Okada, wide open three. Won't go. Shepard. Trying to power it up. Edgins there. Shepard decided to use the reversal.
Yeah, great interior defense there by X, not allowing an easy putback by Shepard. That's the best they could have done in that situation after giving a deep O board.
Nava, floater game, banks it in. Nava, the lights are not bright enough for him. He's got 17 now.
Great shot there by Nava. Soft touch off the glass.
5-point game. Warren Holtz turns the corner. Shepard in tight, count it, plus the foul. This time the reversal's there for Grant, and he'll go to the line to complete the 3-point play.
Yeah, big time finish there by Grant Shepard, using the rim to protect the shot, left hand off glass. And the other significant part about that play is that's the 4th foul on Dion Edgem. So Coach Vernon forced to sub out Dion Edgem, who's been a man down low and a major factor, and huge finish by Grant Shepard.
And Shepard will complete the 3-point play. 1 possession game. Here's Nava. Moencat gets inside. And Moencat will finish with the finger roll. Tough take there by David Moencat.
Great take, great finish.
Bailey, he's come back for the Ravens. And Warren Holtz being held by Levniak. Record tournament attendance. You see it right on the screen. 40,092. The previous record was 2001. 39-4 in 2001. Record-breaking attendance here this weekend in downtown Halifax.
Yeah, the crowds have been phenomenal all weekend. I can't say enough about this hosting committee, the job that they've done here at Scotiabank Center, and this has been a big time play there by Nava.
Nava banks it in again. The Ravens have to deal with this guy right now. They need to stop him because he's going off. And he'll commit the foul down the other end. And that'll be Nava's 2nd personal. And what can you say about Nava? 6'2" junior from Mississauga, Ontario. You think he wants to win a championship tonight?
He's been fantastic all tournament long. He's the maestro to their symphony, and just orchestrates their offense beautifully. Dishes off to teammates when he needs to, takes the big shot when he needs to, and he's a coach's dream. Fantastic player.
Connor Vraken will knock down both. Cuts the lead to 4. Here's Nava. Tells Levniak, get away. 2-man game between him and Moencat. Miscommunication there. Turnover.
Rare breakdown for Nava.
Warren Holtz. Warren Holtz gets inside, runs in Usalo, and he'll be forced into the travel. Warren Holtz wanted the foul on Michael Usalo. Didn't come, and that's turnover number 16 for the Ravens.
Absolutely the right call, no doubt about it. He established a left pivot foot, dragged the pivot. That was unquestionably a travel. Great call there by Jason Steele, RSEQ official.
Nava turns the corner. Levniak gets inside. Levniak.
Yep.
And he's fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. As Elliot Bailey just a half a step slow there. Try to set up for that charge call.
And that was absolutely the right call as well. Elliot Bailey started dropping before there was contact. He was shifting right to left. That was absolutely the right call. And while we speak about the officials, equity and diversity is something that we've been talking about in our country and here in North America the last 2 years.
Right.
How about the all-minority crew here at the national championship game? Love to see that. All-minority crew getting these calls right, doing the best job they can at the highest level.
It is tremendous. All the officials here this weekend have been tremendous. Split crews on all 4 conferences, as you mentioned, Nate. Warren Holtz, teardrop, bottom.
Great shot there by Aiden Warren Holtz. Comes off the ball screen. Nice little floater, soft touch, and he's going to go down swinging. There's no doubt about that.
Andre Reddick's come back for the X-Men, and Reddick will be called for the offensive foul. There's the first team All-Canadian and Carleton great Aiden Warren Holtz. No fear, playing with 3 fouls, Nate. Stepped in there and took the charge. Knew he had to make a play, and he did.
We've been saying it all weekend. Big-time players make big-time plays, and there's no one more big-time than Aiden Warren Holtz. Comes up with huge plays when it counts and sacrifices his body there. Great play.
So Reddick will pick up his 3rd personal. Levniak continuing to be a pest. Guarding Aiden Warren Holtz. Wazir Latif, he'll inbound. Warren Holtz. Breaking. Samaha's come back for the Ravens. That's batted away, and Samaha can't save it on the end line. Turnover number 17 for the Ravens. And Samaha will go straight to the bench. Grant Shepard will come in. With just over 5 minutes remaining in regulation, it's winning time.
And
Game management's going to be key for both of these coaches.
And this is the storyline that we've been talking about all weekend, is unforced, uncharacteristic turnovers by Carleton. And again, that's a self-inflicted wound that Carleton fans are not used to seeing throughout their run over the last 19 years.
Moenkat tries to back his way in. Moenkat, and he'll be called for the walk. Turnover number 10 for the X-Men. Warren Holtz gets it over the timeline. Levniak, step for step right there, defensively. Elliot Bailey for 3. That won't go down this time. Ripped down by Reddick. Here's Reddick. Keon Edgem back out there for the X-Men. Here's Nava. Levniak, 3-pointer. Edgem with the tip. Edgem chases down the loose ball, and then Edgem
wow. Great
will be
effort
called
play.
for the foul.
Significant play there because that's Dion Edgem's 5th foul. Disqualified for this competition, but wow, what an effort play there to try and get his team a second shot.
So Edgem's night is over. 3 points on 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. 4 rebounds. So Tyrell Vernon really's got to think about the game management here, Nate.
Absolutely. We're 4 minutes, 27 seconds. So now we get into the chess match of clock management, rotation management, managing fouls on the floor. And we saw it there, Dion Edgem picking up his 5th, which is always something you have in the back of your mind as a coach, is trying to keep your key guys on the floor for crunch time and for the stretch run. Big shot there by Wazir Latif, and there's no way Carleton is going to go down quietly.
Latif's second one, equally as good as the first. So Latif cuts it to 2. Antoine Vernon in the game now. Here's Vernon. Nava gets inside, kicks it out. Owen Cat, blow by. And a foul on Bailey.
Yeah, great drive there by Moenkat. That's one of the things he does at an elite level. Right-hand drive and tough cover for Elliot Bailey to try and keep him in front on the perimeter.
So that's Bailey's 4th personal, team's 3rd. Here's Nava. 5 on the shot clock. Nava from way out. That'll rim out. Chased down by Brinken. Here's Warren Holtz. Chance to tie or take the lead for the Ravens. Shepard looking for position inside. 5 on the shot clock, and DeAndre Reddick trying to fight over the screen. StFX over the limit. And they'll shoot a pair here. Boo Birds raining down at the Scotiabank Center, and that's the 4th personal on DeAndre Reddick.
Yeah, and again, we got to watch fouls and make sure you have your key guys here the last couple minutes. DeAndre Reddick is not a guy they want to foul out and have off the floor.
Warren Holtz, his first trip to the stripe tonight. And he'll go 2 for 2. Shoots it at 87%. Pretty much automatic in this situation. Ties it up at 72.
There you go. Got a 0-0 game. 3:35 left. Let the best team win.
Moenkat. Reddick spins in the lane, stumbles, banks it in. Oh, beautiful move by DeAndre Reddick. Looked like he was tied up there by Warren Holtz.
Fantastic take there.
And Vernon will be called for the foul. Wazir Latif will shoot 2.
Yeah, and look, if we had a replay, we'd be able to show that it is a foul, right? You have a screen. Antoine Vernon trying to get over the screen, held him on the screen, right? So, you know, X really has to buckle down here, lock in, focus on your assignments, focus on basketball, and do what you need to do to win this game in the last 3 minutes and 14 seconds.
Latif knocks down both. They are 15 for 19 from the stripe as Carleton. They shoot it at 71% from the free throw line as a team. And they tie it up at 74 once again. Here's Reddick. Loses the handle. Gets it back. 5 on the shot clock. Moenkat has to get busy. Pull up. Won't fall. Usalo with the rebound. Forces up the shot. Not sure if that was the correct decision. Nonetheless, opportunity here for the Ravens. They take the lead. Here's Warren Holtz. Poked away. Draws the double. Quick ball movement. Wazir Latif for 3. Bailey with the rebound. Stolen by Vernon. Here's Moenkat on the run out. And David Moenkat will shoot 2. Aiden Warren Holtz will pick up his 4th personal.
Yeah, that was great hands there by Antoine Vernon. Carleton came up with an offensive rebound. Great hands to strip it. Let's take a look at that replay. This was a huge play in this game. Oh, and this was the result, a run out. Block charge play, bang, bang, and Warren Holtz slid side to side, moved his feet. That was the right call.
Moenkat, 3rd time to the free throw line tonight. Gets the first one to fall. And the second. 2-point game. Back and forth we go. Seesaw battle here in the 4th quarter. Winning time, gold medal time. Bailey run off the 3-point line. Here's Warren Holtz. Warren Holtz drives. Baseline fadeaway. Shepard powers it up and banks it home.
Huge offensive rebound by Grant Shepard. We've been talking about the value of offensive rebounding all tournament long, and that was a big putback by Grant Shepard.
And Nava will throw it off the leg of Latif. As Tyrell Vernon will call timeout with 1:51 remaining. 76 tied up here. Boy, oh boy, what a barn burner we got going on here. I'd like to take the time to thank the Universal, the technical crew for all their hard work here at the Scotiabank Center since Thursday. The sights and sounds that you see throughout this tournament, hard-working men and women putting in some long hours giving you these sights and sounds. Without them, none of this is possible on CBC Sports or usports.ca or the CBC Gem, and they have done an outstanding job this weekend.
Vince, so many people that work extremely hard behind the scenes to make this event happen and showcase the talent that we have here in Canada. I also have to thank the hosting committee from StFX and all the people of Halifax that have made this a first-class experience for every one of these fans, every one of these teams, every one of these coaches. It's been a phenomenal weekend for everyone, and look, the product on the floor speaks for itself, and all this work is worthwhile for this product and these student athletes battling their hearts out for a national championship today.
Absolutely, and the championships will move to Quebec. Laval will host next year, and then after that, it will be at UBC.
Yeah.
The men and the women will play in the province of British Columbia.
And we couldn't ask for a better game here. Tie game, 1:51 left, 76-76. These teams are battling it out, playing their hearts out. Excellent execution on both ends. Let's let the best team win.
The capacity crowd is getting their money's worth here at the Scotiabank Center, as well as the folks viewing from online, CBC Sports. Here's Reddick. Steered away from the bucket. Reddick now reset. Gets inside. Forces up the tough shot. Warren Holtz, outstanding 1v1 defense, but his last touch by Draken. It will stay with the X-Men.
Yeah, huge effort play there by Dondre Reddick. Close up Dondre Reddick, the heart and soul of this X team, and great effort play there.
3 seconds on the shot clock, stolen inbound. It's Draken on the run-up, and Draken will lay it up and in, head-to-head. Outstanding play by Shepard, and Connor Draken with the finger roll puts the Ravens up by 2.
Huge play there for the Ravens.
Nava can't get it to go. Dondre Reddick with the putback, banks it in. Flying out of the sky was Reddick. Didn't get checked on the blockout. Shepard, baseline. Shepard forces it up. Shepard can't get the second chance.
Huge stop by the X-Men. Huge stop for the X-Men.
Under a minute. Here's Nava. Gets inside. Nava banks it in. Tavi Charles with ball timeout with 54.6 remaining in regulation. What about Nava?
Wow.
My goodness, this guy has been fabulous for StFX.
And here is the big stop. Refuse to lose, find a way to win. Bend, don't break. Grant Shepard comes up with the offensive rebound. Big rebound by Moncat, who has been a grown man this full season and this full tournament. Huge stop for the X-Men.
And the fans are on their feet here at Scotiabank Center. Nava, he has left his best game in the championship final. And that's where you need your best players to step up.
And we also have to mention that offensive rebound by Dondre Reddick. You know, we say it all the time, big-time players make big-time plays. Dondre Reddick refuses to let his team lose. That offensive rebound will go down in X history as one of the biggest plays in their program history.
Reddick have seen 2 championships back-to-back in 2000 and 2001. And they had some greats on those two teams. Fred Perry Jr., Randy Moore. Just a few remain. Danny Oliver, Jordan Kocher. They were dynamic. Bailey will inbound, and Warren Holtz is fouled.
That was a really, really bad foul there by Moenkat. Overly aggressive on the full court press there. No doubt about it, way too much contact. That was a foul, and big mental breakdown there by Moenkat.
So Warren Holtz will shoot one. He'll still have the basketball as well after this free throw. Not the time, right? Just not the time.
No, and that's the last guy on the planet that you want at the free throw line. You don't want to give him free shots.
Warren Holtz, ice water in his veins. He's been through this before plenty of times. Nothing shakes this guy.
Well, we got 54.4 seconds in this basketball season. Let's see how this plays out. Great game so far.
Shepard, Warren Holtz, bottled up here. Levniak gets a hand on it. It will stay with the Ravens. 7 on the shot clock. 38.3 remaining in regulation. Latif will trigger the inbound. Sideline out for the Ravens. And Taffy Charles will call a timeout to settle things down. Draw something up here. And you're Taffy Charles right now, Nate. Who are you going to?
Yeah, you got 7 seconds left in this game. Great timeout by Taffy. He knows how important this possession is. I'm going to say that it's going to be a high ball screen with Aiden Warren Holtz and Grant Shepard, right? You got to put the ball in the hands of your best players and let them decide the game. And those are your two studs. They've done it at a high level all their careers, and I think it's going to go Aiden Warren Holtz, Grant Shepard. One of those two is going to have the ball in their hands to try and move this game forward and take a lead for Carleton.
And defensively, StFX, what you got to do?
For X, you got to rely on your defense here. You go one stop. I think you go man-to-man. They're probably going to switch 1 through 4, right? Hard deny, make a catch difficult. They could even double Warren Holtz to not allow the ball to go to Warren Holtz. But no matter what, they got to make sure this is a difficult shot. And we've been talking about all tournament, box out. After you force a difficult shot, box out, keep them off the glass, secure a 2-hand rebound, and go the other way.
Carleton has 10 offensive rebounds, a total of 33 rebounds in all. StFX, 34 rebounds, right down the middle for both of these teams. So here we go. Latif will trigger the inbound. 7 seconds on the shot clock. 38.2 left in regulation. Warren Holtz gets inside. Bailey three-pointer. Won't go. Rebound by Nava. And Elliot Bailey had a wide open three-pointer. And he has been bullseye tonight. Just couldn't get that one to fall. Couldn't draw up a better play by Taffy Charles.
Yeah, no, Taffy Charles drove up a sideline out of bounds play. They executed it well, and here you have the foul here. Wazir Latif, no choice. They have to stop the clock. But listen, it's these situations, Carleton's been in them all season long, and no one knows their team better than them. They had confidence in Elliot Bailey and had an open look. Just got to stick it.
Nava, a 93% free throw shooter on the season. Cool customer is Nava. 16 of 19 for the X-Men. This one, nothing but net. 3-point lead. Difference of 5 seconds on the game clock and shot clock. Here's Warren Holtz. Breaking. Warren Holtz, step back, forces it up, gets it to go, puts it in. Aiden Warnholtz, you
Wow.
gotta believe a heart of the champion. Looked like he didn't have anything on that one. And as hoists it up as he sidestepped Levniak. And boy, oh boy, that was a championship play by Warnholtz.
And Vince, we've seen it. We've seen it over and over and over again. Big-time players make big-time plays. Great players trying to find a way to will their teams to a win. Shot fake, great defense, better offense. Aiden Warnholtz has done this throughout his career. Leaves his feet. Fantastic shot by Aiden Warnholtz, and this is what champions do.
Aiden Warnholtz, what can you say about this young man? He has been nothing but spectacular for the Carleton Ravens.
And in sports, you know, there's a saying, refuse to lose, right? And that is a play that you see when a player refuses to lose. Superhuman things can happen, and that was a superhuman shot by Aiden
Warnholtz.
And now how
15
does
points, 5 of 7 from the floor, 2 for 2 from downtown, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. The Ravens are 12 of 28 from downtown at 43%. So an opportunity now for StFX. 13.1 remaining in regulation. Fans on their feet. Here we go.
How does X respond here? They've got time for a good look.
Moencat inside, flips it up. Usalo. Nava, he's got to hurry. Nava flips it up. Can't get it to go. He's looking for the foul. And we are headed to overtime. Everybody loves extra basketball. We're back after these messages. Overtime for the gold medal. You're watching U Sports on CBC.
Get the stories behind the glory. Watch, listen, stream, read CBC Sports.
Back in Halifax, overtime upon us. Good look at the StFX huddle. Tyrell Vernon urging his troops 82-82. And let's take a look at how we got here. The heart of a champion, Aiden Warnholtz. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say. This guy is a winner. And let's take a look on how we got here.
Yeah, let's take a look at this replay. I mean, unbelievable things happen when the game is on the line and the team just refuses to lose. And Aiden Warnholtz is a world-class champion with a world-class shot. Gets Levniak on his feet, who's been phenomenal defensively all tournament, and just wills this ball into the basket, nothing but net. Incredible shot for Aiden Warnholtz. And Carleton advances here to the overtime. We have 5 minutes left with all the marbles on the line.
Nate, I said it once, and I'm going to say it again. This program from Carleton is masterclass. You need to have a masterclass performance to knock these guys out at this stage of the tournament, which is the gold medal. 16 straight, 16 in a row they have won in regards to the championship game. They have never been beaten in the gold medal match.
Yeah, you talk about a second half performance. They outscored X 47-34 in the second half, especially that third quarter was all Carleton. And here we go. We got 5 more minutes to decide who the best team in Canada is this season.
Second chance for the Ravens. Latif knocks down the mid-range jumper just inside the three-point line.
Azir Latif has been huge this game. Can't say enough about how he's played on both ends for the Carleton Ravens.
There's Latif. He's got 21. Reddick on the drive. Reddick blocked by Shepard.
Great block by Shepard.
Warren Holtz now. Bailey, three-pointer. Cash puts it in. Elliott Bailey with a huge three in overtime.
Vince, that was kind of breaking.
Excuse me, breaking. Yep. My bad. My bad. Seeing the twos.
We're all excited. We're all excited. Everybody's fired up here, Vince.
Here's Moencat. Pull up. Got it.
Big shot.
Had to have an answer. StFX. And it looks like Bailey is hobbling on his way back down the other end. Here's Elliott Bailey, three-pointer. He'll leave it short. Not a good look. Reddick on the run-out. Axman trailing by 3. Moencat gets inside. He's bumped by Bailey. And that'll be Elliott Bailey's 5th. And his night is over.
Yeah, big call there. Really nice drive by Moencat. And this is what he does at an elite level. Put the ball on the deck, get to the rim. He's an elite athlete. It's very, very tough to keep him out of the paint. And we talked about it before. Difficult matchup for Elliott Bailey. Bailey, hell of a game. Can't say enough about what he brought to his team this evening. Fantastic performance, and that's a big loss for Carleton. And here we have Moencat on the line for 2.
21 points for Bailey, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He was 5 for 14 from downtown, 7 of 20 from the floor. Moencat makes the first. Okado will check in for the Ravens. A 6'1" freshman from Calgary, Alberta.
And Moencat makes no mistake on those free throws. Nothing but net on both.
1-point game. Here's Warren Holtz. Warren Holtz. Okado, three-pointer. Shepard had great position on Utsalo.
Yeah.
And Shepard will shoot 2.
And you talk about a difficult guy to keep off the glass. I mean, Grant Shepard is probably the toughest guy to keep off the glass in the country. Not only is he 6'10" and a big-time athlete, but extremely strong.
Ravens shooting 80% from the free throw line. Shepard feeling the nerves. Shoots it at 64%. Averages 15 points and 10 rebounds in this game. Shepard's got 14 and 11. He'll go 1 for 2. 3 minutes exactly left in overtime. 2-point game. Vernon. Vernon. Fade away. Won't fall.
Good defense there by the Ravens. Held strong. Forced a tough shot by Vernon.
Warren Holtz, three-pointer. Shepard goes high to get the rebound, and Vernon almost rips it away. It will stay with the Ravens. 14 on the shot clock, 2:32 remaining in overtime. Shepard banks it in.
Boy. Breakdown for X. Can't let Shepard get a wide open layup there. And again, we talked about offensive rebounding. That rebound by Grant Shepard was huge there to get Carleton that possession.
2-possession game now. Moencat's bumped by Breakin. And David will shoot 2. And that's the first personal on Connor Breakin. Moencat will shoot 2.
Yeah, great idea there for X to get the ball in the hands of Moencat, elite driver, and that's a position they want him to be in all day. It's very, very tough to keep Moencat in front, but now he's got to stick these free throws.
Misses the first. StFX 19-23 from the stripe in this game. He'll go 1 for 2. 1-possession game. Here's Warren Holtz. Warnholtz gets inside, drops it off to Shepard. He bobbles it, tied up by Gatlock James. Man strength cleared by Gatlock James. The pride of Windsor, Ontario.
And Gatlock has given them some fantastic minutes in this tournament. He's not a huge stat guy, but so many of those X-factor plays. I don't want to use a pun with X, but he is absolutely an X-factor and has made some huge game-winning plays throughout this tournament for X.
So Vernon will come back in for the X-Men. And Braken will climb over the back of Moencat, and David will have 2 more here.
Yeah, Taffy Charles visibly upset there. You hate a play like that as a coach. Stay solid, don't gamble. You know the saying, you reach, I teach. I mean, that's a bad foul breakdown there by Braken.
Why bother coming out beyond the 3-point line on Moencat? He doesn't shoot threes, but he can get to the cup. Maybe that's the fear. Trying to keep it out of his hands.
And Braken looked right at Coach Charles and tapped his chest and said, my bad. But as a coach, you hate to hear my bad too. You know, Braken knew better.
Moencat, 9 for 11 from the stripe tonight. 25 points, 9 rebounds for Moencat. Just another day at the office for him. 1-point game. Under 2 minutes to go in overtime. Here's Warnholtz, turns the corner. Quick ball movement. Okado, 3-pointer. And that was a tough attempt as Moencat. And I'm not sure if that's the right call. Off the body, and it will go and stay with, actually it is, with the Ravens.
Let's take a look at this replay. We wish there was replay in the stadium so you could get the right call here. And that was off Andre Reddick. Officials got it right.
Outstanding call on the baseline by Jason Steele. Got to get it up, forces it up. Let me out with the defense on Warnholtz.
Big stop there for X.
Here's Nava now.
Break.
Nava gets inside, blocked by Shepard. Couldn't keep it in play. It will stay with the X-Men.
Huge block there by Grant Shepard. Again, trying to will their team to a win. Great players come up with big plays. That was a fantastic block by Grant Shepard. Let's take another look. Nava looks like he has the layup, and Grant Shepard, phenomenal block, rising up and sending that out of bounds.
Nava, pull up, won't go.
Rebound.
And Moencat.
What a
That's
rebound.
A man's play. Puts it up and in. As him and Shepard went high above the net.
Unbelievable play
X-Men
by
take a
Moencat.
1-point lead. Okado. Breaking 3-pointer. Won't go. Reddick with the rebound. Now Reddick will walk it over the timeline.
Here we go, folks.
Nava. Nava will wait. 5 seconds, gotta get busy as Nava. Baseline, stolen by Warnholtz.
What a steal. Aiden Warnholtz refused to lose.
3 seconds on the shot clock, game clock. Breaking, 3-pointer, puts it in, bang, bang! As Breakin knocks down the big 3, and the Ravens go up by 2 with 19.2 seconds to go.
Let's take a look at David Moencat. He's been doing this all tournament long. Phenomenal offensive rebound, elite athlete, big-time putback by Moencat. Refused to lose. Look at this play, skying above everyone for the rebound. Soft touch after that vertical leap. Great play by David Moencat. But how about Aiden Warnholtz coming up with a steal, drive, kick to Braken, who came up with a game winner last night, and never underestimate the heart of a champion. Quote by the great Rudy Tomjanovich. Unbelievable plays here down the stretch by both teams. And let's take a look at it. Aiden Warnholtz comes up with a steal, drive, kick. Braken's been here before. nothing but net. There was no question he was making that shot. Phenomenal play by the Ravens. And these two have been there. They've done that. They've proven it. These guys are champions for a reason, and X is going to have to rip it out of their hands.
A championship fight, heavyweight tilt here in downtown Halifax. Capacity crowd is getting treated to an absolute classic. Barn burner, 19.2. The last overtime final, 2001. StFX and Brandon. The X-Men getting it done over the Bobcats, but they have some work to do here. Reddick on the drive, loses the handle, and a foul as Warnholz picks up the loose ball. And Aiden Warnholz will take the long walk down the other end. They shoot 2 free throws.
And listen, Dondre Reddick has been phenomenal this whole tournament. Let's take a look at the play again. Dondre Reddick trying to create something, but driving into 2 defenders, gets out of position, and unforced turnover there by Dondre Reddick, but he's been phenomenal this whole tournament. You can't fault him for anything.
Warnholz misses the first. Second one coming up. 8.5 remaining in regulation. They'll play it out. X-Men need a 3 to tie it up. The forced double OT. Nava, 3-pointer. Bang! Bang! Nava hits the 3 with 1.3 remaining. And Tuffy Charles calls timeout.
My God!
Fireworks exploding here at the Metro Center. Excuse me, the Scotia Bank Center has, I forgot which place we're in. Nonetheless, it's a crossover. My goodness. What a basketball game we are seeing here. The Scotia Bank Center is on fire right now.
Let's take a look. Winners win. Champions find ways to make plays. Nava is a champion. Look at this shot. He had no doubt about it. Bottom of the net. Let's take a look from another angle. He's trying to get his man off balance. Shimmy, shake, pull it up. Bottom of the net. Huge shot by Nava. And this building is on fire. Nobody knows what to make of it. Everyone is shell-shocked, and this is an all-time classic we are witnessing this evening.
Both teams refusing to lose right now, Nate. Both teams playing like champions. StFX trying to win their 4th championship. The last one in 2001, back-to-back. They did it under Steve Konchelski. His protege, Tyrell Vernon, trying to get the job done versus the Dynamo.
And now, let's not forget, we need 1 stop here. X has to get 1 stop with 1.3 seconds to send this to a 3rd overtime. And Carleton is trying to find a way to will their team to a win here.
Latif will inbound. Throws it at the rim off the side of the backboard, so it couldn't have been that much time that went off the clock. 0.8, no reset as Jason Steele will come over to the table. Grumbatch is coming in, so is Vernon for StFX. You can just see the game management's just been outstanding by both of these coaching staffs.
So you have 0.8 seconds. No, the officials reset the clock to 1.3.
Yes.
Okay, so you have 1.3 seconds. You do have time, 1.3, to get a shot at the basket, a quick catch and release, a tap in at the rim. So let's see what X can pull off here.
Here we go. Nava throws it up, stumbling, and we are heading to another overtime. Who wants more overtime? We do.
We do.
Where else would you much rather be than right here? We're back after these messages. Double overtime coming up. You're watching New Sports on CBC.
Unbelievable. History has repeated itself.
Get the stories behind the glory. Watch, listen, stream, read CBC Sports.
Welcome back to Halifax. Head into double OT. Good look at Tyrell Vernon. If you're just joining us, folks, you have missed a classic here in downtown Halifax. And here's how we got here.
Let's take another look. When the game is on the line, the season is on the line, great players find ways to will their teams to a win. Huge shot, driving kick by Aiden Warnholtz to break in. And here, Nava, shake and bake, getting his man off balance. Huge shot to send us into overtime. 94-94. We have 5 more minutes to decide the champion of U Sports men's basketball for 2023. What a game.
Good look at Nava, 24 points, 10 of 21 from the floor, 1 of 3 from downtown, and it was a big one. So the Ravens will start with possession here in double OT. Here's Warnholtz. Stops on a dime. Okado passes up the 3, gets inside, stolen by Reddick. Reddick now. Reddick will use the screen. Levniak gets inside, bottled up. Now Nava, 5 on the shot clock. Nava turns the corner. Nava's bumped by Latif, and Nava will shoot 2. Good decision there by Nava.
Yep, absolutely. Don't need to settle for jumpers. Score is 0-0 right now, so might as well attack the basket, try and draw a foul. Let's take another look at it here. Nava trying to create, get downhill. Recovery here. Wazir Latif is late, and that's the right call. Great take by Nava.
Nava misses the first. Second miss from the stripe tonight for Nava. And he'll go 1 for 2. 1-point game. Warnholtz. Okado. Step back, 3-pointer. Won't go. And Salo rips down the rebound.
Great defense there to contest that shot. That was not an easy shot by Okado.
Moenkat gets inside, forces his way in. Utsalo with the rebound, and he is fouled. And Michael Utsalo will shoot 2. Utsalo's done an outstanding job off the bench. The 6'5", 4th-year senior from Brampton, Ontario. He'll shoot 2 here now, Nate.
Yeah, let's take another look at this one. We got a drive by Moenkat, trying to get to the rim. And Utsalo, great job getting his team a second shot. No doubt that was a foul. And we talked about the impact of seniors. Utsalo is a senior that we haven't been talking too much about, but he has had a major impact on X, and another guy that just refuses to lose.
Misses the first. Second one, nothing but net. 1 for 2. 2-point game. Full court pressure being applied by the X-Men. They're not allowing Warnholtz to get the basketball. Warnholtz runs off the screen from Shepard. Draken. Shepard now. Back to Draken. Draken, 3-pointer on the way. Rattles in and out. Connor had a good look off of that set.
Yeah, great defense there by X.
Here's Nava. Nava now. Jaws the double, baseline. Moenkat. Gotta force it up. Levniak for 3. Throws up the air ball. Outstanding defensive sequence there by the Ravens.
Great defense on both ends, and they're trying to take what they're given here, and sometimes a difficult 3 is all that the defense is giving you. Great defense on both ends.
And Salo almost stolen away from Warnholtz. Latif, 5 on the shot clock, gets inside. Latif, and a blocking foul on Levniak. Levniak shaken up on the play, still down. And Wazir Latif will shoot 2.
We're going to get the replay on this one. Let's take a look. We got a drive by Wazir Latif. Levniak tries to get in position. No doubt about it, he was sliding right to left, and that's the right call by the official. No doubt about it. Block, great effort by Levniak. Tried to get in position, sacrificed his body, but just a little bit late.
So Levniak shaken up, gets up under his own power. He'll check out. Antoine Vernon will come in for the X-Men. Wazir Latif with a couple pressure-packed free throws coming up. And the nerves gets to Latif. He's been unflappable, the 6'2" sophomore from Toronto. He's been outstanding in this tournament. And he'll go 1 for 2. Moen Cat, he'll bring it over the timeline. Moen Cat attacks the rim, blocked by Shepard.
Great block by Shepard.
Scramble for the loose ball. Okado comes up with it, and possession arrow will favor the X-Men.
Okado getting on the floor first. First to the floor wins, and we've been talking about seniors, and how about a rookie? Okado playing in the biggest game of his life and not backing down from anyone. What a good-looking rookie. OUA all-rookie team. He has been phenomenal throughout this tournament.
Saw Okado in the elevator at the tournament hotel, and I asked him, "Are you ready?"
Yeah.
He gave me a firm yes.
Yes, he is.
Confidence from this diaper dandy.
Yeah, not backing
He's
down
ready.
from anyone. Not backing down from anyone.
So 12 seconds on the shot clock for the X-Men. Vernon will trigger the inbound. Here's Nava, fade away, rims out. Shepard with the rebound. Okado. Warren holds three-pointer, puts it in! Aiden Warren holds from way downtown, gives the Ravens a 2-point lead.
What a shot by Aiden Warren Holtz.
Moen Cat, Rutsalo can't get the follow-up. Third chance here, and Moen Cat is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. 1:59 remaining in double OT. This is the first time that this championship has gone to double OT. You said classic. We're not just making things up or throwing around cliches. We thought about it. We talked about it. Everybody has talked about it around the country. This one was going to be a barn burner, and it's been all of that and more. Classic for sure. This one will go down in history.
Yeah, and great research there by a research team. That's actually a shocking stat. You know, this national tournament has been around for a long, long time. To never have a double OT is incredible, and we are witnessing history here, ladies and gentlemen. We are all blessed to witness greatness this evening.
Are we ever? Moen Cat leaves the second one short, so both teams are having their problems with free throw shooting in overtime. 1-point game. Here's breaking. Warren Holtz. Step back. Levniak almost steals it. Warren Holtz flips it up and in. Aiden Warren Holtz. What a warrior.
Wow. And that was phenomenal defense by Stephen Levniak.
A tactician. Fade away. Got it. Here's Nava. Matching Warren Holtz down the other end. And Nava's got 27 on 11 of 23 shooting.
Big-time players make big-time plays. Aiden Warren Holtz and Nava going toe-to-toe.
Back to a 1-point game. Warren Holtz. Break-in three-pointer. Yes! Puts it in from downtown. Break-in. Showing up big time in double OT is Connor.
There was never a doubt with the release of that shot. That was bottom of the net all the way.
4-point lead for the Ravens. Moen Cat gets inside. He's bumped by Shepard. And David will shoot 2.
Yeah, let's take a look at this last 3. Aiden Warnholtz cross, drive and kick. Aiden Connor Vraken, no doubt. Look at this, creating for his teammate. Help has to come. Connor Vraken, no shadow of a doubt, knocked down driller. Beautiful shot there by Vraken.
So 59.78. Some adversity here for the Ravens as Shepard has fouled out. Grant Shepard was outstanding tonight, 17 points, 12 rebounds on 7 of 15 shooting. And Samaha will come in for Carleton.
And Taffy Charles is absolutely furious, hated the call. Big call there with Grant Shepard fouling out. If we can get a replay, that would be excellent, just to be able to see that play. But from what I saw, plain sight, it looked like the right call, and it looked like Grant Shepard was turning in the air and made contact.
Nolan Cat will knock down the first.
And we've been told by our producer, they reviewed the footage, and they confirmed that is absolutely the right call. That was a foul on Grant Shepard.
Second one rattles in. 2-point game. Yeah, Ed Milliken never makes a mistake. Outstanding producer from University. Warnholtz, jumper, cash! Aiden Warnholtz.
There goes that man, Aiden Warnholtz, finding a way.
Back to a 4-point lead for the Ravens. Nava, baseline, blocked by Samaha. And Latif was fouled by James.
Huge shot by Aiden Warnholtz on one end, huge stop by the Ravens on the other end.
So Wazir Latif will take the long 94-foot walk down the other end. He'll shoot 2, 29.4 remaining in double OT. StFX will call timeout. So if you're Tyrell Vernon and the X-Men, what do you do, Nate? Highest scoring championship game. St. Mary's, St. 99, Acadia 91. 1978.
Wow.
That was a long time ago, right?
Vince, I'll tell you what, that was the year I was born.
Vintage.
So, wow, we are witnessing history tonight. And listen, the great ones find ways to make big plays when it counts. And we're watching 2 great teams and some high-level all-timers in this game tonight. Nava's been incredible. Vraken's been incredible. Connor Warholtz has been incredible. Grant Shepard has been incredible. Can't say enough about both these teams. I mean, Moencat is a force of nature that's been all tournament, no question. What can you say about this game? But it's one of the greatest games that I've witnessed in U Sports basketball history. And hey, if this was in the States, this would be on ESPN. It'd be getting blasted out everywhere. So I hope people across the country are appreciating the value and quality of this basketball that we're witnessing this evening.
206 points combined, and we're still not done. 29.4 remaining in double OT. Wazir Latif. The nerves gets to him again, and he'll miss the first. Chance to make a 3-possession game, and he does. X-Men have to hurry. Nava, 3-pointer. Let's go! Nava knocks down the triple.
Oh my God. And there was no doubt he was making that shot. Incredible.
1-point game. StFX not deciding the foul. They got to. As Vraken is fouled by Reddick. There was a difference of 2 seconds on the shot clock, game clock. So Connor Vraken will have a couple free throws here.
Yeah, no choice there. They had to foul. They didn't have enough time to get a stop and have time left on the clock. So no choice to foul there to extend the game. Let's take a look at this one by Nava. Again, great players make great plays. He has been unbelievable tonight, and there was never a doubt he was making that shot. Beautiful.
Break-in knocks down the first.
Can't say enough about this man, Connor Break-in, and what he's accomplished this weekend.
Ice water in his veins, knocks down both. 2-possession game. Stolen by Break-in. And he'll go down the other end. They shoot 2 with 8.5 remaining in double OT. And this might be the dagger.
Connor Break-in has been incredible this tournament. Hit a game, go-ahead layup yesterday, called his own number. And there, that's potentially a game-winning steal and game-winning free throws. Phenomenal performance by Connor Break-in. Can't say enough about this man.
And Break-in goes 1 for 2. Samaha will foul Moencat with 7.3 remaining in double OT. 5-point lead for the Ravens.
Yeah, that's a mistake by Samaha. That's worst case scenario for Carleton. Fouling, stopping the clock, and sending Moencat to the line for 2 free throws.
Still have time here if he can knock down both. And spin the free throw shooting in overtime.
Yeah, free throws have been killer for Ux.
23 of 33 from the free throw line.
And
miss both.
Killer.
So that'll seal it. Warren Holtz will hold. And the Carleton University Ravens are champions again of 2023. They complete the dynasty. 3 in a row for Taffy Charles and the Ravens.
And Carleton Ravens earned every bit of this. Celebrate your championship. A dynasty unlike anything we've seen in Canada. This year has been very different than any other year. Every single game was a battle down to the wire. This one went into double overtime, and Carleton Ravens proved their greatness. Champions make championship plays, and they absolutely earned this.
17 championship games, 17 championship wins. The Carleton Ravens, this program is master class.
And we have to tip our hats to the StFX X-Men, who went on an incredible run to an AUS championship, to the championship game. First time they've made it to nationals in 11 years. They did not back down to anyone. They did not wither in the bright lights, and they gave the Ravens everything they could possibly handle. We witnessed a classic tonight.
It took double OT to outlast StFX, but the Carleton Ravens, the 2023 U Sports men's basketball champions, 109 to 104. You can see the anguish there on some of the X-Men's face. And this program has just been unbelievable. Actually believable, not really unbelievable. And this is what it's all about there, Nate. All kinds of hardware. You see the gold medal, you see the silver medal, but there's the trophy. They have hoisted this thing from coast to coast 17 times since 2003.
Congratulations to the Carleton Ravens. They are national champions. This is the first time that one university have swept men's and women's national championships since 1985. Carleton University has done it. UVic was the last to do it in 1985. So history made. Carleton is extremely emotional, a lot of tears, and they earned this. These are tears of joy. You know what? This team feels pressure every year to win a national championship. They're always competing against history, and they did a fantastic job in this tournament. They were pushed to the limit every single game, and you talk about it, never underestimate the heart of a champion. They could have lost in the opening round to UConn.
Nava the Nike player of the game with 30 points, 12 of 25, and 2 of 4 from downtown. He had a couple big three-pointers. And Aiden Warnholtz, the Nike player of the game, 23 points, 8 of 12 from the floor, 3 of 4 from downtown, and none bigger than this one, the forced overtime.
Yeah, Aiden Warnholtz willed his team to a win, made unbelievable shots in the fourth quarter in both overtimes. I mean, this one was the biggest, and a superhuman, Herculean effort from Aiden Warnholtz, who proves he is arguably the best player in the country and making history for his program, and he has had an unbelievable career at Carleton University, and you can't say enough about this man. Just incredible tournament and incredible game. He earned it.
Earned it indeed.
Here it is. I mean, here's one incredible defense by Levniak, and just wills his way to a basket. It was just an unbelievable tournament by Aiden Warnholtz.
And standing by is Aiden Warnholtz.
Hello.
Aiden, outstanding basketball game. How does it feel to win 3 in a row?
I mean, I think it's 4, but it feels amazing. Honestly, this year has been insane, incredible, unlike anything else. We had a lot of doubters, a lot of haters this year. We struggled at points, but these guys pulled it through amazingly. We worked hard all year. I gotta thank God for giving me this opportunity to be here and the opportunities that we've had as a team. So I can't say enough about this group, about Taffy. It feels incredible. It feels incredible.
History, history, history. Speak about when there was a stoppage and we had the stoppage of play and we had the reset. This program still managed to fight through that and come back and win a championship. Now 2 in a row after that stoppage. What was the mindset of this team going into?
I mean, we knew we were playing a really good team. They got some great athletes, some great talent. They were hitting some really tough shots for sure. And the same thing we've had all year. Just come in with the mentality that we're going to fight for 40 minutes no matter what happens. And, we showed that today. We went down early, but we never stopped fighting, and we pulled it through.
Aiden, outstanding game. Thank you. We appreciate you. Go get your medal. Go get your trophies.
Thank you very much.
Basketball
I
game.
appreciate it.
Thank you. Aiden Warnholtz, unbelievable. That's what it's all about right there. We'll have the presentation, trophy, and the medals. So, for the hard-working people behind the scenes providing all the pictures and sounds, that's Universum here at Scotiabank Center. Nate Philippe, you were outstanding this weekend. Unbelievable. Thank you, partner. Without you, none of this is available here. It helps me do my job. And for everybody, the committee, the volunteers that did an outstanding job as well from StFX University, the crowds, the record crowds here in Halifax, as this championship will roll down the road to Trans-Canada Highway, and they'll head over to Laval. They'll take over, but the Ravens win 4 in a row, number 17 in a row in championship games. So that'll do it here. It's been a great weekend in Halifax. Congratulations to the 2023 Carleton University Ravens. I am Vince Williams saying thank you for one last time. So long and good night from Halifax.
U Sports on CBC. Les championnats U-Sport. Brought to you in part by. Vous êtes présenté par Nike Team. Just do it. Faites-le. Barron, exclusive supplier of U-Sports championship rings. Le fournisseur exclusif des bagues de championnat U-Sport. Fox 40, celebrating a decade of the Fox 40 U-Sports Coach of the Year program. Fier partenaire des prix de l'entraîneur de l'année U-Sport depuis 10 ans. By Veraburn, proud medical supplier to university sports since 1979. Fier partenaire du sport universitaire depuis 1979. The Government of Canada. Le gouvernement du Canada.